Hello guys! I am here today to teach you about subordinating conjunctions. Last week we learned about coordinating conjunctions, which you'll remember that prefix co from last quarter, which means with. These subordinating conjunctions begin with the prefix sub, which means less than or below. Think about if you're sub 0, you're below 0. So these are like secondary conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions, if you remember, can combine two complete sentences if they're used with a comma. They can also combine a phrase and a complete thought, but they don't need a comma in that situation. Subordinating conjunctions can't combine complete thoughts because when we add them to a sentence, they create what's called a subordinating clause. A subordinating clause is an example of an incomplete thought, and it would be something that starts with a subordinating conjunction, like, although Miss DeAngelis is absent, or after school today. Both of those things need more information to be complete thoughts. Let's take a look at some more examples. We'll start by looking down here at some subordinating phrases. We see the examples of because I am tired, although it is late, and when it is snowing. All of these are incomplete thoughts, and we need to combine them with something else to make them a full sentence. We also see some sentence structures up at the top. Look at the post-it note right here. It says, although this looks confusing, you will get the hang of it. Although is a subordinating conjunction at the beginning of the sentence, which means if we have a subordinating conjunction at the beginning, we need a comma to separate the subordinating phrase from the complete thought. However, if we look at this example, where we have the same sentence, just reversed, you will get the hang of it, although it looks confusing. Although is in the middle, so we don't need a comma between the complete thought and the subordinating phrase. It might make more sense if we take a look at some other examples. The first thing we always have to do is identify the conjunction. So for this one, we have, although it is raining, we will still go outside. Although is my subordinating conjunction. When I look back at my sentence structures, I see that if I have a subordinating conjunction at the beginning, I need a comma after the phrase. So the challenge here is to identify where the phrase ends and where the complete thoughts begin. So for this one, I try to look for where I can find a complete sentence, and I'll underline those complete sentences in green. So is raining, we will still go outside, a complete thought? No. But is we will still go outside a complete thought? Yes. So we need to put a comma between the subordinating phrase, although it is raining, and the complete thought, we will still go outside. Let's take a look at the second one. This is the same thing, just flipped around. We will still go outside, although it is raining. But when I look back at these sentence structures, if there's a complete thought at the beginning and the subordinating conjunction comes in the middle, I don't need a comma. Subordinating conjunction in the middle, no comma needed. Our next example says we go for walks every day because Cooper has a lot of energy. Because is one of our subordinating conjunctions, and it is the number one error that I see with our 8th graders. For some reason, we think that if because is in the middle of a sentence, we need a comma, but we absolutely do not. Remember the sentence structure that if there's a subordinating phrase in the middle, no commas needed. So because in the middle of a sentence does not get a comma. Because at the beginning of the sentence, however, is a different story. Because Cooper has a lot of energy, we go for walks every day. So this we need to do similar to number 1. Because Cooper has a lot of energy, we go for walks every day. I have to find the complete thought here. So a lot of energy, we go for walks every day. Where can we break this up? Right here. We go for walks every day because Cooper has a lot of energy. So we put a comma between the subordinating phrase and the complete thought. Now that the video is over, in the chat, I want you to write a sentence that begins with an awubis. For example, although it is late, comma, I will keep binge watching Netflix. Keep doing a great job.